For those who are not in the who were not in the south of England on Saturday, holy shit, that weather. For those who did see it, like, we had a month's worth of rain fall in like 3 hours or something like that. It was torrential. It was so heavy. It was so fucking treacherous. I was driving my car down the bypass, down the motorway. What do the Americans call them? Do you call them highways? Is that what? Yeah, a fast-moving road is my point. And all of a sudden, because there was so much rain, I was hydroplaning. Like, I could feel the car have no contact with the ground, just water. And I thought, oh fuck. And I said, like, calm down, slow. Don't spin the wheel, don't go crazy. Just ease off the accelerator, don't slam on the brakes. And it was fine. But like, it was so treacherous. It was so fucking hazardous. Multiple times I could feel the car just going, I'm going to hydroplane now. I'm going to hydroplane and start drifting. Sorry, for those who don't know what I'm talking about. So like, the wheels don't have traction anymore. And if you're not careful, you're going to slide. And if you panic and start spinning the wheel, then potentially when traction re-engages, you could flip the car. Like, if you turn the wrong way at speed. It's less my car. It's more... the amount of water that was coming down from the sky was huge. It was tremendous. Anyway, I come in, just go about my business, just doing some cleaning mostly. And then I noticed something. I noticed something fucking scary. At least for me. I noticed a stain in my ceiling that wasn't there before the rain. A stain that is growing really quickly. Like, I could see the edges of the water stain increasing by centimeters every few seconds, and I thought, oh fuck, the roof's fucked. And I felt that new pain as a homeowner of, oof, like, straight in the wallet. I didn't panic. I might have panicked a little bit. Never mind. Anyway, so what I thought was, oh shit, the gutter that goes between the two, is it blocked and overflowing and somehow going into the house? Anyway, so I take the ladder, slam it up against the side of the house, scale up the ladder. No, the gutter's fine. The gutter's pouring water rapidly, and we're talking torrential rain, really, really heavy rain. I'm soaked, like, in a few seconds of running outside. So that wasn't the problem. So I'm looking around trying to figure out what the problem is. Oh my god, what's going on? And I look up, and I see this. It's a hole. There's a fucking hole in my roof. So ignore the tiny little red tiles that are there. That is a second picture that was actually taken in subsequent panic when I realized that there's a hole in my roof and I'm sort of poking the bricks through the hole in a really quite pathetic attempt to plug it. I don't know what I was thinking. I was panicking. Leave me alone. The point is, there's a hole in my roof. And here's the fun part. There's really a hole in my roof. Like, shattered. The tile was gone. The tile was shattered. There's just a huge hole. Something has hit. I have no idea what. I can't tell you. I have no clue what's hit the building. But something has hit a roof tile and has completely shattered it into fragments all over my attic. And so here I was, desperately I found some spare, like, terracotta bricks. I don't know what these are. And I was sort of really awkwardly poking them through the hole in order to try and stop the water coming in. But it's not working. It's not working because the water is sliding rapidly down the roof, and it's gushing in. I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating. It is gushing it down. I put down a little Tupperware pot. Here's a shot of it. I put this Tupperware pot down in the hole. Look, can you see what I mean? That's how big the hole is. Something struck the fucking roof. 45 minutes. That thing is full. I'm like, what the fuck? There's so much rain coming down. So I'm like, what the fuck do I do? This is going to cost me like 300 quid to get some. It's fucking Saturday. It's going to cost me like 300 quid to get out some roofing guy to do an emergency like fix on this or something. Because I'm panicking because there's electrical shit up here. Like, it's all of the electrics for the kitchen lights and all that. I don't know what to do, and I think, okay, what would you do in the meantime? A temporary solution. So what I did is I went and I cut I found a piece of blue plastic, and I cut the blue plastic in the rough shape of a tile, and then I sort of went on my hands and knees in the insulation, sort of like awkwardly, to sort of like plug the hole with this bit of tarp. And so what I did is, in the end, I put a blue piece of tarp up over the tile. I sort of shimmied it under the top tile, and it looked really fucking stupid. And but basically, the idea was that the water would pour over the top tile, onto the tarp, down the roof, and at least for a little while, I would be able to keep the rain out of the ceiling. Anyway, what happened next put a smile on my face for the rest of the day, because I'm texting my mum. She said, "Have you asked next door if they've got a spare roof tile?" So I go over to my neighbour, and my neighbour, it's the weekend, my neighbour's having an extension built, you see. So the back of their building is in fact exposed to the elements right now. And to my surprise, the builders are still there. They don't normally work on the weekend, so maybe they're behind schedule. Regardless, I spoke to a gentleman who we've seen each other a few times. In fact, I would like him to work on my bungalow, hopefully. And I said, "Look, I've got a bit of a situation. There's water pouring into my attic. Do you have a spare roof tile?" The builder stops, goes to the back of the building, picks up a tile from the extension that is being made, like literally the roof is being taken off, climbs up his side of the roof, shimmies along to my side of the roof, lifts up the tile, slides in the new one, and fixes it for free. It took 5 minutes. And I was flabbergasted. I was like, you've just saved me like 300 quid. Like, just all I had to do was ask, and he did it, just immediately. Like, obviously, if I got a roofing guy in, they would have to. So this is next to the conservatory, so they wouldn't be able to go over the conservatory. They'd have to go over the entire rest of the roof. You know, ladder up, ladder down, then do it. The guy just shimmied from my neighbour's property, which he's already working on. He has my permission to be on my roof, so he did it in like 5 minutes. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was so thrilled. I was so fucking thrilled. I couldn't believe it. Because here I am, fucking idiot homeowner, faffing around with fucking Tupperware and tarp, like going, what the fuck do I do? Dude's like, fixed it. 5 minutes. So yeah, I definitely want to give this guy some work. I'm like, okay, I want you to work on my bungalow. Holy fucking shit. One of the other builders joked that maybe he put it, yeah, like, what is it? Maybe the builder put it there, like he threw up a spanner or something. There you go. Job security. But no, I have no idea what did this. I have no fucking idea what did this. I could not tell you. Something shattered a hole in the roof, and then a builder fixed it in like 5 minutes. I wonder if there's something in the gutter. I wonder if there's like a bone dropped by a seagull or something. I don't know. I have no idea what could have done it. What am I going to do about the ceiling? I don't know. I guess let it dry and then paint it, I guess.